Today is Tuesday, Parashat Vayikra. It's also Rosh Chodesh Nissan, the beginning of the month of Nissan. This is, in a way, the beginning of the year also, because in the Torah, the month of Nissan is known as the first month. When Hashem gave the mitzvah to sanctify the month, HaChodesh Hazeh Lachem, this month is for you, is the first of all the months. And even the word lachem for you, if you reorganize the letters in the different order, it comes out as the word melech, which means king. So it's the king of all months. According to our sages, every month corresponds to one of the tribes. And this month corresponds to the month of Yehuda. Yehuda, who was the tribe from whom the Davidic dynasty came. In other words, this is the leader of Am Yisrael. This is where the kings came from. So it's a very special month of the year. It's a month where we have the holiday of Pesach. It's a month where the whole of nature is in rejuvenation. It's a springtime. And we have a special beracha, a special blessing that is applicable in the month of Nisan. And those that start already from today, with alacrity, they do the mitzvah quickly as soon as it becomes applicable. So today is a good day to do this blessing called Birkat Hailanot, the blessing for the trees, for the fruit trees. And the halacha is when you see two fruit trees that are blossoming, in other words, there are flowers on the tree, it's a fruit tree that will bear fruits, and it has those flowers before the stage when you have already a beginning of the fruit, before you can see a fruit actually there, when there's just a blossom, just the flowers. And you have two fruit trees, preferably from two different types of fruits. Could be also from the same type of fruit. Then you say a beracha, you say a blessing. And the blessing is, Baruch Ata Hashem, Elokeinu melech haolam, shelo chiser be'olamo kelum, who has nothing lacking in his world, ubara bo biriyot tovot, and he created in it good creations, ve'ilanot tovot, and good trees, lehanot bahem bnei adam, for people to enjoy. And it's a tremendous concept here. A person can be so busy throughout the day and throughout the weeks, and so involved in his workaday world, and especially today with all the electronic devices that ask for our attention all the time, we may forget about some very important aspect of life, which is to have a connection with Hashem. Not just to be connected on social media or on the iPhone, etc., but it's a much more important aspect to be connected, and that's to be connected with Hashem. So throughout the day, we say berachot, we say blessings, we bless Hashem every time we partake of food. We bless Hashem every morning with Birkot HaShachar. We bless Hashem when we do prayer. We connect with Hashem. We sort of elevate our existence to a higher sanctified level by connecting with Hashem at many occasions throughout the day. So when we come to a season when we see the fruit trees flowering and we enjoy so many things in life, and the fruits are definitely something to enjoy. So we realize, and we look at nature, and we look at the trees, and yes, we have to stop. People say you stop and smell the flowers. Here we stop and thank Hashem and bless Hashem. And bless Hashem for the fruit trees that will bear fruit as soon as they go into blossoming. Yes, smell the roses is also an important aspect. And we do have a beracha, there is a blessing when you smell a flower, when you smell some herbs that have a smell. That also is a reason to thank Hashem and to bless Him for that ability to smell and for having given us all these gifts that surround us. And that unfortunately sometimes we forget to stop and thank and bless Hashem. So again, Birkat Hailanot is the blessing for the fruit trees. It's applicable in the month of Nisan. Here in California, of course, we have many fruit trees already blossoming. Some of the areas that are cold areas, you might have to wait later in the month of Nisan. And if it does happen that there was no flowers in the month of Nisan and they came out only in the future month, the month after, then you can say the month after. But the preferable way is to do it, of course, in the springtime if you're able to. And important mitzvah comes once a year. Once you've done it once for this year, you don't do it again, even if you see some more fruit trees that are flowering. And if you're able to do it with the minyan, that's even better, but even on your own, that's acceptable. We did it today. Our group from the synagogue did a beautiful Birkat Hailanot. We're going to do it again on Sunday. So if you join us for services on Sunday morning, 7 o'clock is Shachrit, and then we'll do Birkat Hailanot at approximately 8:25 or so. Also today is the beginning, not just of the month and of the year, but this is the inauguration of the Mishkan. The day that the Mishkan, that the sanctuary, the tabernacle in the desert was inaugurated was on the 1st of Nisan. And we have a custom to add certain readings that we add every day of the month of Nisan, from the beginning of the month until the 13th of the month of Nisan. We add readings that have to do with the inauguration of the Mishkan. And there's a lot more to it, to the month of Nisan and to Rosh Chodesh Nissan, but it's beyond the scope of this Dvar Torah, but just to indicate that even though the beginning of the year that we count 5,777 begins in Tishrei, there is certain aspects of the creation of the world where the world also has an aspect of beginning connected to the first day of Nisan. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen, and Chodesh Tov Vorach, wishing you a very good month, and also Shana Tova, a good year, a year that is filled with many blessings. Amen Keni Ratzon. Again, Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.